Running up the check, yeah. Stepping on they neck, yeah. Haters popping off, I don't feel a threat, yeah. Better come correct, gotta get respect. I was born for this, I will go to war for this. I'll throw every feeling possible right out the door for this. I'm a savage, 21 savage, Kaepernick, no Afro-pick. Taking over, no apologies, I'm killing all this shit.
Listen, I told you I'm a savage, but you wouldn't listen. I came to take over the whole game, that's my mission. Karras Jordan, motherfucker, now pay attention. Now that I got your attention, let me complete my sentence. Born in the slums, I hustle for crumbs, I saw for days. Now it's time to get paid, dug into my last days. Streets made me a menace, mama didn't raise no fool. Bottom line, you course was mine, homie, I eat your food. I ain't with that mumble shit, the only thing that mumbles quick is when I put that muzzle on that bitch and I squeeze that shit. Yeah, I'm insane, nigga, crazy and I'm cool. Split personality, I don't know who's who. Screws loose, so watch what you say to me. I will snap out, I'm a New York, Jersey nigga, but now I wanna run the South. It's not where you from, that's nigga, it's where the fuck you at. So I switch that NY and flip it to a Braves cap.
Running up the check, yeah. Stepping on they neck, yeah. Haters popping off, I don't feel a threat, yeah. Better come correct, gotta get respect. I was born for this, I will go to war for this. If you standing in my way, you gon' be on the floor for this. I'm a savage, 21 savage, a grenade without a pen. Taking over, no apologies, I'm killing all this shit.
Listen, first off, you don't know who you fucking with. That nigga KJ here bust quick. Better watch what you say when you run your lips. He's crazy in the range, you don't give a shit. Pop pills, that boy is so ill. Disrespecting, you get killed. Spit venom like the pipe with the DC slapper to the bitches. I Wesley pipe ya. You don't want it with the kid from Jersey. Better pray to the Lord for some mercy. Cause when I come with fire. Stop putting on your rap shoe lighter. You ain't never do a big, you a bitch nigga. You be lying in your rap, you ain't rich nigga. You don't want no war with the kid nigga. I run up in your motherfucking crib nigga. I kill you, and leave no witnesses. And write a book about it like OJ Simpson did. I'm a savage nigga, I am out of my mind. I'll hunt you down if you got diamonds that shine. I'm on my grind nigga, so don't you waste my time. And if you disrespect the king, you know you cross the line. I see you haters nigga, I hear you haters talking. You gonna end up 6 feet deep in the fucking coffin. I'm about my paper, I'm about my Striller, I'm counting figures. I seen the cross in your eyes, that's why you switch nigga. Oh, you a bitch nigga, I'm counting chips nigga. You keep on chasing ass, I'm getting rich nigga.
Running up the check, yeah. Stepping on they neck, yeah. Haters popping off, I don't feel a threat, yeah. Better come correct, gotta get respect. I was born for this, I will go to war for this. I'll throw every feeling possible right out the door for this. I'm a savage, 21 savage, Kaepernick, no Afro-pick. Taking over, no apologies, I'm killing all this shit. Hey.
The producer.
If it's for me, I know that you gon' need another when the sheets get soaked. Told you that I got it. You gon' need some more. 'Cause I'ma love you proper, girl. All night when you're breathing slow, I gotta love you harder. We won't need no phones. Told you that I got it. Look how deep I dove. Sipping on the sunny, yeah. All night, yeah. We don't need no clothes, 'cause we ain't about to kick. If you had me before, you know it now, I give it back. When the beat comes on, I touch it and I kiss it. I'm about to tease your soul, and girl, I'm going all night. Breathing slow, but I'ma set the tempo. Couple minutes, I'm excited. Got you feeling like a winner, babe. Going easy, whoa. When all you need to know is I'ma put it down. If it's for me, I know that you gon' need another when the sheets get soaked. Told you that I got it. You gon' need some more. 'Cause I'ma love you proper, girl. All night when you're
Yes, we are back. We are back. We love that the Sonnies. Superstar
Mm-hmm.
K. We love
He's
that the Sonny.
yes, we do. Absolutely.
Yes, we love that the Sonny. I love when he sends us that good music. Shout out to Superstar K. He is like one of our uh biggest supporters, and we appreciate
Yeah.
him. We appreciate his manager. They are always looking out for the ladies. So let's chat. We so appreciate that. We got our first fabulous guest in the chat room. Before we bring him in, T, open us up, boo.
Absolutely. Once again, it's Friday. Thank you guys for joining us this evening. It's been a busy week, Leash. You know, no
Oh,
grass grows on
child.
that feet, but it's been a long
No,
time
it
when
don't.
it's Friday.
Mm-hmm.
But we welcome you to Let's Chat Live. We are the ladies of Let's Chat. My name is Miss Toni, and I got the one and only fabulous over there with her, Miss Lissha. Now, Lissha and I started off in radio. We used to celebrate literature because we are first and foremost readers. But our show has evolved into so much more, and you just got a great taste of it. We have some fabulous music. We have some fabulous musical guests, which you will be enjoying this evening. So make sure you follow us on all of our social media. It's the Ladies Let's Chat. We are all over. Wherever you go, we go. Just download our podcast and we'll be right there with you, entertaining you. We are the Ladies Let's Chat. Thanks again for joining us. We have a great show, and our one and only another fabulous supporter is on up first. Can't wait
Yes.
till we get in here.
He's been supporting us since day one. We appreciate him always coming on the show, him and his lovely wife, always
Yeah.
supporting us. He is a model, he is a designer, he is a rapper. We are an artist all the way around, and we really appreciate him. We're going to bring in the fabulous Karras Jordan. Hey!
Hey, what's up?
We're so proud of you.
Hey, I
Yes.
appreciate it. I
You
appreciate it.
got a lot of pots on the stove, so you gotta let us know because you are author, designer. You cooking in your creative kitchen, host.
Mm-hmm.
What you over there cooking? Because you got all the pots going, and they all got spoons. And listen, what you got
Just
going
stirring
on?
them up.
I'm just blessed for like that. I'm just blessed. I'm just doing what I need to do. I'm working on my third book is actually finished, so I'll be putting that out
Ooh,
soon. Um,
awesome.
of course, the EP I put out is doing really good. Um, I mean, you name it, I can do it. I got it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Now, y'all, he been keeping this EP in the crock pot. Listen,
yeah,
we've had the song since before it came out, so we play it all the time on the show.
Mm-hmm.
People be like,
yeah,
"What's that song?" It's not out yet, but when it is, I'll let you know.
yeah,
It's a Let's Chat exclusive.
Yeah,
yeah.
so we're gonna start off with that. Tell us how the musical journey and how the EP all came about with the album, because your album and your EP, you got this
Yeah,
31
well,
flavors going on.
yeah. Like at first, I was working on this deal with Akon and stuff like that. So I was doing that at first. So I just kept the music in the background because he's an international superstar. So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna see what he's gonna do. But a lot of artists, when they get certain people to back them, they just sit there and wait, and they wait for that artist to do what they gotta do for them. But
That's right.
I was like, I'm not gonna wait. You know what I'm saying? So what I did was that I started my own company, and I was like, I'm gonna put my own music out, and that's what I did. Like, so I only put 10 songs, little EP, and I made sure that every song was different though. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
saying? I made sure every song was different, so you can't put me in one box. You can't say, oh, he rap about this, and then you'll hear another song, you be like, oh, wait a minute, I didn't know he could do this. So I just kept, everything different. And
Absolutely.
it's entitled The Wolf because that's actually my kid favorite animal. So
Oh,
I titled it The Wolf. Yeah, I did something like
so
Absolutely.
that.
you get all size carrots on that on that EP.
Yeah, yeah. So it was interesting. And then like it's one thing that like to do the music, but then like the hear the for other people to actually like it,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
it makes it go, okay, well, I'm doing something right. Because
That's right.
when you're an artist, you always like, I don't know,
Yeah.
because music is going in such a different, way now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So in my music, I tell stories,
Mm.
and I tell life journeys and pain and situations. And a lot of people, they just want to, they want to hear something different, like something to make them dance. Even though I got some stuff to make you dance too, but I like I like for my music to last, not
Mhm.
just for like 6 months or a year, but you can go back 5 years and find a song that you go, okay, I can rock with
Mhm.
that still. So
Mhm.
I like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, because when we met Karras, he was a fabulous international model. But we
Yeah.
want to talk about your go moment. Go moment is when thought and execution come together. A lot of times we're really mindful about how we pour into other people, the things we want other people to do for themselves, making sure that those people around us are full. And we tend to lack pouring into ourselves.
Mhm.
What was that moment like for you? What was your go moment? Because you've had quite a few, from modeling to books to music. What was that fuel behind that passion and that drive?
Well, it's you got to have that fuel in yourself, to be honest with you, like, because I started out modeling. So when you model, that's all they want you to do. Just model, just model. And then when you go into acting, is, oh, he's a model trying to be an actor, or he's an actor trying to model now and stuff like that. So I came from theater, so I actually was acting first. Modeling, it was just something I stumbled upon. And then when I did that, to be honest with you, like, something happened when my grandma's passed away. Like when my grandma's passed away, like I just like it was like an out of body experience. And
Mm-hmm.
everything I wanted to do, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it, because
Mhm.
my whole existence was always, okay, I'm going to college for my grandmother. I'm gonna play
Yeah.
Mhm.
sports for my grandmother. I'm gonna get this
Mhm.
degree for my grandmother. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And then I was like, you know what? If I put all that energy into myself, let's see what happens. And
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I just sat back and said, you know what? I'm gonna stop trying to take care of everybody else and just, take care of
Yeah.
myself and see how far I can take myself. And that's what happened.
Right.
Absolutely. And I can
Yeah.
definitely agree with that. My mother passed in 2016, and grief, people don't understand that grief is a hard process and it lasts a long time. You can't really put a time limit on it. And
Yeah.
when you are in it, you have a bad mind. Your mind is really bad for a minute if that person is really close and near and dear. And but it does trigger something in you.
Yeah.
Once you kind of get over that hump, where the rough days, it triggers
Yeah.
something
Mhm.
in you where your purpose is just like, listen, I got to do this, I got to do this, and then you just start moving your feet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What people don't understand is that you never really get over it. You just learn how to
Yeah.
deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You just learn how to deal with it, learn how to just, because life don't stop. It's gonna keep
Right.
going and going and going and going, and you gotta go with it. Instead of just sitting back, wasting away, you just go with it. And that's what I had to do. And then, let's see, like, in 4 years, let me see, grandma's passed away in 2012, and then 2017, boom, my little sister. You know
Oh
what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So
no.
another thing, boom. So it just kept. So, and the thing about it is that I was on a real high note before
Mm-hmm.
my grandma's passed away. So when she did, I stepped away from the scene.
That's right.
And then when my sister passed, I stepped away again. And then now
Mhm.
I'm just slowly just going back. I had some, like, let's see, like January. Yeah, in January. Yeah, January I had back surgery.
Oh.
So
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah, that's why nobody didn't see me. I was just chilling. Like my wife wasn't letting me do nothing. Like she had
I
me in
know
the
that's
house.
right,
Good
Marie.
for her.
Sit
Yeah,
down. I hear her now. What you doing? Sit down.
yeah. She let me go nowhere. So, I finally got cleared to do things now. So that's why I was like, okay, I'm gonna put the EP out and do a whole
Mm-hmm.
bunch of stuff. Start like, going out just a little bit. Still got that corona stuff
Mhm.
going on, so I don't know.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You know
everybody
what I
got the
mean?
heebie-jeebies.
Yeah. I don't know about that
Oh,
shot.
no, no. Mm-mm.
Yeah. I
I
don't know
keep
about
getting
that
an
shot.
email from the doctor's office like, make your appointment. I'm like, let me see
Nah.
everybody else in 6 months.
Yeah, nah. You got to give it a year. You gotta give it a year. See how everybody else doing. Then I go. Other than that, nope.
Right. Uh-huh.
And then with surgery, your immune system is not up to par, so you have
Exactly.
to be even extra careful.
Yeah, I had to stay away from people for like even before the surgery, I had to stay with me like 5 days, and nobody could be around me because your
Mhm.
body is like susceptible to everything. And
Yes.
so
Right.
yeah, it's cool
Mhm.
though. I'm back at it though.
So, Karras, I want to ask you. You say your music represents stories and life journey. You've had such a journey, professional, personal. How do you determine which story to tell in your songs, or does it just how do you determine those stories?
It's like I'm an open book. I have
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing to hide. I tell you before you try to find something else about me. I tell a
Mm-hmm.
story myself, so you can't say nothing about me that I didn't say about myself
Right.
already. So
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go out and say, you know what, I'm going to write about this.
Mm-hmm.
It's what the music tell me.
Mm-hmm.
So once I hear the music, the beat, that's what tells me, and then I do it. I never went out and say, okay, I'm gonna tell a story about this. I only do what
Mm-hmm.
the music tell me. If the beat tell
Mm-hmm.
me this, I'm like, okay, and then I just start writing. I never anything that I actually write, I didn't say, okay, this is exactly what I'm gonna do, unless I did a feature with someone and they already
Right.
had what they was gonna do already, and then I do it that way. But other than that, I just let the
Mm-hmm.
music talk to me.
That's like
Absolutely.
writing a book where a character just speaks to an author and they just put it in the
Yeah,
page of a
like
book.
like even with my books, like I don't know where I'm going with my books until like the middle of it.
Mm,
In the beginning, I just write,
right.
Mm-hmm.
and then I
Mm-hmm.
go back and see what I wrote, and I go, oh, okay, and then I stay on that level, like playing of
Right.
how I'm going to finish it out. It's always
Mm-hmm.
the hardest is the start.
Mm,
All the other stuff is good, and
It
then the
falls in place.
ending, yeah, and then the
mm-hmm.
ending becomes hard again. The ending of how you like, okay, how I'm gonna do this or how I'm gonna do that. Just like when you start music, your first line you want it to be go because it's gonna
That's
help
right.
everything else, and then now you
Mm-hmm.
gotta go, okay, now how I'm gonna end it. So
Mm-hmm.
everything in the middle is easy. It's always the
Mm-hmm.
start and the ending is the hardest.
Mm-hmm. Because you want to
Absolutely.
grab them and then you want to leave them with something to want for the next one.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly.
Absolutely. Now, what was that process like though? Because you did your EP, you put that out, but then you were working on your book as well, and then you had surgery. What was that balance like for you to be able to complete each process and each project and heal at the same time?
Well, it was easy because I couldn't go nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just sitting down and I just be like, all right, so what I'm gonna do? Then I was like, okay. Then all these thoughts start coming to my head and then I write it. But then I stop because you'll write so much where you'll start writing the same thing because you
That's
starting
right.
to force it. Yeah, you're forcing it
Mm-hmm.
now. So then I wait, and it'll be like 2 weeks can go past, and then we can be watching a movie, and something in the movie can trigger something in my mind, and then I
Mm-hmm.
just start going again.
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah, like sometimes people with music, you have people that go in the studio and they write. Like I used to do that before. I go in the studio, I write right there. Now I hear the music and I write a couple of lines, and then I leave it alone because my mind is my mind is going everywhere. So
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it don't even take me long to write a song, but sometimes it'll take me a whole week just to write one song because I keep going back to it. Because I start
Right.
one song and then I start writing another song.
Mm-hmm.
And then I start writing another song and I'm like, okay, let me go back and finish this one.
That's
So
Mm-hmm.
that's
right.
all I had to say. So
Absolutely.
it was easy because I did have all this downtime.
Mm-hmm. And
Mm-hmm.
also, your supporters, those that buy your stuff, they know when something is forced, whether it's a music, whether
Mm-hmm.
it's a
Yes.
book. They know when it's rushed, when it's forced, and they know when you take your time and marinate in it because that's when you're at your best.
Yeah. Like musically, like it's crazy because back in the day, like I did songs with like Q from 112. I was signed to this NBA player, so I was on the scene just musically. But
Mm-hmm.
then when you disappear for so long, and then you just come back and they just, who's this model dude? It's like so that's all people knew me for, taking pictures,
Mm-hmm.
taking pictures, taking pictures. So when you do
Right.
music, they be like, "Oh, I didn't know you know how to do that." So it's
Mhm.
like taking pictures is easy.
Multi-talented, multi-talented.
Yeah, like taking pictures is easy. Man, that's easy.
Absolutely. Let's talk afternoon tea. Tell us about it.
Hey, so you know what? I'm just a squirrel on that show. You know, you know what I'm saying? That's it's crazy. Like, so me and my wife, we was gonna do something called We Need to Talk. We was gonna do a podcast called
Mhm.
We Need to Talk. So she was like doing all this downtime and everything else. She was like, "Well, won't you come on the show, do it with me?" And I was like, "That's really her thing."
Yeah.
But I was like, "Okay, cool." So when I went and did it, I don't talk much because I'm be honest with you, like I be so like mesmerized with how she conduct herself because
Yeah,
Mhm.
she's
this is
dope, y'all.
that
She
this
is
is
dope.
this
Y'all gotta listen to Afternoon Tea. She is
yeah
dope in real life.
yeah
Hmm.
like this is what she does.
That's
So
Mhm.
right.
I be like, so it's her lane. So I don't try to cross that lane. Like even though I
Mhm.
can do more, but I'll just be like even like I mean one time she was sick and she wanted me to do the show by myself. I was like, no, I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a balance, but it's a blessing to actually be working with her because she's really dope. That's exactly what she like. She's good at it. That's all I can
Yeah.
say.
Mhm.
Like she's really good
Mhm.
at it. So
Mhm.
I'm actually a fan when I'll be on the show. I'll be like, okay, like you
That's
pretty dope.
mine.
Yeah,
You probably be like,
yeah,
that's mine.
yeah. And the thing about it is that what makes the show so good is that we agree to disagree.
Hmm.
Like
Mhm.
we go at each other.
Mhm.
And once the show is over, it's no like, oh, you said this on the radio. No, it's none of that. It's my opinion and your opinion. Like we don't
Mhm.
be agreeing. Like some people like,
Mhm.
oh no, we don't agree. Like if she's up like, no, I don't agree with that. You know, yeah, yeah. We talk about things like back and forth over and over again. Like she has a strong, y'all know, y'all strong black women. So just put it like that. She's one of those. Like she's you know,
She has her
yeah,
own opinion.
exactly. A lot of it too.
But you know what? We talked about that a little bit yesterday on the show. How, as Black women, it's unfortunate that we have to be in that energy a lot of times where we got to be just to get our
Mhm.
point across and be heard.
Yeah,
Because if you're not, nobody's listening. So you got to get their attention and say, listen. Not only do you got to get their attention, but you got to tell them, you better stop playing with me.
yeah.
And
And then
and for them to take you seriously,
Yeah.
you don't want people to think you're a joke, or you
and the
know
crazy
what you know because you know it.
and the crazy part about it is that you can speak to them with passion, uh, intellectually, whatever. But if you just slightly, it seems like you just slightly raise your voice. Is she angry? No, she's just passionate. Black people are passionate. Point period.
Hmm.
We can passionate and we are very passionate. But we talk with our hands. We move. We just passionate people,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
people. I don't know. You feel what you don't understand, but you'll never understand if you're not stopping to listen.
Mhm. It's
Hmm.
because
You know.
we're demonstrative and expressing our emotions.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. We always appreciate when you come on Let's Chat,
Oh,
Karras,
it's
because
all
we
good.
you always give us the real.
Yeah.
It's not often. It's nothing like a man with drive, but it's nothing
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
a man that stands in his manhood, but he's able to reach beyond that and look at all sides without a problem.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
appreciate it. How y'all
And
do
we
this
Yeah.
little thing y'all got going on? Yeah. Nice right here. I like
thank
this.
you.
You
I
know,
should
we
just
always
put
doing
my
something.
first name. I put the whole name right there. I just put
You
Karras.
special. You special.
That's all right. That's
This
all
is
right. We want
nice.
people to know who it is.
Yeah.
That's that Brandon.
I'm be honest with y'all. I always appreciate it, y'all. Like even when I see y'all out and about, y'all always just show love, and I really appreciate that because there's not a lot of that in Atlanta. You know, there's a
Mhm.
lot of they only
Mhm.
like you if you're doing something for them, and y'all always been just pure and just real cool, and I always appreciate that.
We
Yeah,
appreciate you.
we always
Yeah,
try to help where we can, and we don't ask for, it's not like we're trying to pat ourselves on the back. Leisha and I really do enjoy helping and promoting people such as yourself, and that's just what we have a passion for. We've been doing it for almost 10 years, Karras. Can you believe it?
that's dope. Well, when would it be 10 years?
When is it?
This year
What y'all gonna
This
do?
year, in October, like later this year,
in
What y'all gonna
October.
do?
October.
What y'all gonna do?
Hmm.
Y'all gonna do
What we
something?
gonna do? I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm gonna think about what we gonna do.
Yeah.
I be trying to get creative. I think last year we
Sing
had
y'all bop.
but
Sing y'all bop.
listen, we could do a musical listening party. I mean, hey, whatever you want
Hey,
to do.
whatever. You know, it's crazy because I was just invited to this event because I was checking out some little event space to figure out where I'm gonna do a little private little listening joint or whatever like that. I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe perform. I'm not sure.
Hmm.
It's just so technical now because everybody's just you know because Atlanta they don't wear masks down here. I don't know what's wrong with these people.
I
You know.
do.
Really?
I
Yeah,
do. We went
I,
into Publix today. My son was like, wear your mask. I was like, it's right here.
I, yeah, I'm always masked up.
Now here in New York, we wear a mask everywhere,
Now
everywhere.
listen, you got 3 books now. We got Vision and Books 2022, my book event next
Oh,
April. So I expect you to be there doing some book signings now,
yeah.
sir.
April what?
April 2nd, 2022.
Oh, that's dope. That's my mom's birthday.
That's my birthday.
My mom's birthday. See, you're Aries. Hey,
Yes. You
yeah.
just recently had a birthday as well. Happy belated birthday.
Yes, I did.
That's right.
Appreciate you. Aries in the building.
We dope. That's right.
All right, now y'all know Capricorn's reign.
Nah, that's dope. I'll definitely be there. Lord willing, I will be there.
Awesome. Well,
I
we look
love
forward to
it.
seeing you then.
Definitely.
Now,
Absolutely.
a man that can write, a man
Mhm.
that can um, use his voice in music, you can motivate people with your voice and with your pen at the same time. And that's really
Mhm.
powerful. What does that power mean for you?
Like I don't speak much um, unless spoken to. Other than that, I'm like real private in the cut, whatever like that. But you can always get your point across through music, through pen,
Mhm.
through books. My favorite artist of all time is Tupac.
Yeah.
And
Mm.
he always got his thoughts across through music. And because music can help you it can help you get through a lot of things. It can help you get through
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
breakups, loneliness, sadness, good times, happy times. So it can put you in a mood. It can help you. It can help motivate you. So hopefully that's what my music does, and it helps people to get over situations, understand certain things, understand that you could come from this, but end up here with hard
Hmm.
work.
That's
So
right.
that's what I try to do.
Mhm. And that's what good music does. And it's like you can hear a song from the past and it'll spark something in you so quick. And you can be
Yeah,
reverted right back to that feeling. So it's always,
yeah.
music is key.
Yeah,
It's so
I can hear
important in
something.
life.
Yeah, I can hear something. I can be like, oh, I remember I was on the post with my grandfather, grandmother. Yeah. So
Hmm.
music. I mean, music is like it's therapeutic.
It's essential.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I go to sleep with thunderstorms.
It's
I do.
essential.
Yeah, I go to sleep with
I
thunderstorms.
hate that snooze music. I hate
Nah, I
it.
go to sleep with thunderstorms. I go to sleep with it. I be laid out too.
It's soothing. It soothes the
I be
soul.
I be
Oh my
laid out.
god. I
Yeah.
can't stand that thunderstorm music. I'll be like, mm.
Yeah, buddy. I be
Go
laid.
ahead, C.
I make it I make the room more cold too. So I make the
Now,
room
see, ain't
Oh, you
cold.
nobody
like
got
it
time for that.
Make the room cold. Have them thunderstorms playing. Get under that cover. You're snoozy boy.
all cozy, right?
Yeah, buddy.
Uh-uh.
I hear you. Well, Karras, we thank you so much for joining us. But before you leave, I'm gonna give you a quick fun question, okay?
Okay.
I want you to fill in the blank.
Okay.
All right. This is fill in the blank. If I knew I wouldn't get caught, I would blank.
Rob a bank.
You're the first one I asked that question to. It's a new question I had. You like that one, Lissha?
That's a good one. I got another one before you go out. If you could tell your 21-year-old self 3 words, what would it be? What would they be?
Don't quit. Stay focused. And the best is yet to come. Ooh,
that was a good one.
There you go.
That's off the head.
There you go.
Yeah.
That was a good, Karras.
Yeah, that was off the head too.
Off the top.
Smooth. That's smooth.
Yeah.
And all on point.
Appreciate it.
We so enjoy having you. You know, we so appreciate everything that you do. And for your support, it just means a lot to Lissha and I.
Absolutely.
No problem.
You always are there. Anytime we call, you always, if you got something to do, you'll say, well, I can't do it this day, but you got another day. And then you always come through. You know, we don't ever have to come looking for you. You like, listen, I'm on my way. I'm there on time. And we appreciate that. We appreciate that.
We do. We do. You enjoy the rest of your life. Stay healthy. Wear that mask.
Oh, I definitely will. I'm about to head out with the wife.
All right. Tell Miss Marie we said hello.
I will do.
Okay.
All right. Talk to you later. All right, Pierre. Bye-bye. He's so awesome. He's so awesome.
He's so dope. That's our word.
Yep, that is our dope in real life. We're going to take a brief break. We're going to head out with his song, No Apology. We will see you back in 2 shakes with the fabulous Nick Natoli.
Running up the check, yeah. Stepping on their neck, yeah. Haters popping off, I don't feel a threat, yeah. Better come correct, gotta get respect. I was born for this, I will go to war for this. I'll throw every feeling possible right out the door for this. I'm a savage, 21 savage, Kaepernick, no Afro pick. Taking over, no apologies, I'm killing all this shit. Listen.
I told you I'm a savage, but you wouldn't listen. I came to take over the whole game, that's my mission. Karras Jordan, motherfucker, now pay attention. Now that I got your attention, let me complete my sentence. Born in the slums, I hustle for crumbs, I saw for days. Now it's time to get paid, dug into my last days. Streets made me a menace, mama didn't raise no fool. Bottom line, you course was mine, homie, I eat your food. I ain't with that mumble shit, the only thing that mumbles quick is when I put that muzzle on that bitch and I squeeze that shit. Yeah, I'm insane. Nigga, crazy and I'm cool. Split personality, I don't know who's who. Screws loose, so watch what you say to me. I will snap out, I'm a New York, Jersey nigga. But now I wanna run the South. It's not where you from, nigga. Right. It's where the fuck you at. So I switch that NY and flip it to a Braves cap.
Running up the check, yeah. Stepping on their neck, yeah. Haters popping off, I don't feel a threat, yeah. Better come correct, gotta get respect. I was born for this, I will go to war for this. If you standing in my way, you gon' be on the floor for this. I'm a savage, 21 savage, a grenade without a pen. Taking over, no apologies, I'm killing all this shit.
Listen, first off, you don't know who you fucking with. That nigga KJ here bust quick. Better watch what you say when you run your lips. He's crazy in the range, you don't give a shit. Pop pills, that boy is so ill. Disrespecting, you get killed. Spitting like the pipe with the DC slapper to the bitches I was sleep pipe, yeah. You don't want it with the kid from Jersey. Better pray to the Lord for some mercy. Cause when I come with fire. Stop putting on your rap shoe lighter. You ain't never do a big, you a bitch nigga. You be lying in your rap, you ain't rich nigga. You don't want no war with the kid nigga. I run up in your motherfucking crib nigga. I kill you, and leave no witnesses. And write a book about it like OJ Simpson did. I'm a savage nigga, I am out of my mind. I'll hunt you down if you got diamonds that shine. I'm on my grind nigga, so don't you waste waste my time. And if you disrespect the king, you know you cross the line. I see you haters, nigga. I hear you haters talking. You gonna end up 6 feet deep in the fucking coffin. I'm about my paper, I'm about my Striller, I'm counting figures. I seen the cross in your eyes, that's why you switch, nigga. Oh, you a bitch, nigga. I'm counting chips, nigga. You keep on chasing ass, I'm getting rich, nigga.